Hello, it's me. I was wondering if after all these years you'd like to meet.
Well, hello, patrons, and this is not normally how I would do CorbinCenter, but it's interesting. You can see just a couple unexpected events, and look how gnarly this is getting here. That is definitely serious, and as you know, tomorrow I'll have my orthopedic meeting, but I wanted to talk about Time Bomb, what exactly happened, and kind of go from there. I mean, this is gross. Anyways... it's a move that I've done numerous times. It was a headset, not a common thing. Let's face it, Corbin doesn't really do these type of things very often. But I did the Hurricane Rana, and we've done it at Heavy On. We've done it a bunch of times. We wanted to kind of, I was going to mix it up a little bit, and I went for it. And I must have just swung wrong. I have not seen the footage, nor do I really want to. But from what it sounds like, when I came down, there was so much impact, and I knew right away something was off. I knew something was wrong right away. So with that said, it was supposed to be the spinning Total Anarchy that Canon does. That was supposed to be the finish, but I'm glad that I just kind of laid and did not take it. Because the thing about when you get hurt, you don't know the extent, and even with adrenaline, like. The weird thing is now I have less pain than I did before, but visually this is gross. So like, I don't really know. So it's hard to say that if I would have actually done anything or whatever. And of course, here's the funny part, is you don't know what happens. Like, is it a separated shoulder, AC? I talked to Tom Lawler at the event. He said it might be an AC separation. I talked to... a couple other people who said that, I separated a shoulder, this is what it is. I had no idea that I broke it. I had no idea that I broke something in there, and it's, they just said my clavicle. So I had no idea. But, the bruising and everything is weird, and like you could try and pop it back in because that's what we do as wrestlers. We try and be like, oh, it's a separated shoulder with no medical, advice whatsoever. So I just didn't want to make it worse. My main goal is I want to be back in as soon as possible, but here's the main thing that I want to make sure that it's very clear. Nor do I hold any disregard towards Time Bomb. It was just a freak thing. I don't hold any disregard towards Canon as much as our feud goes on. I know that this wasn't something that would be on Canon. He's an opponent that I would trust with my body in the ring, so I know it's not him. I'm very nervous to know what is going to come out of tomorrow. We'll see. So it's definitely a spot that I'm in, which is unique. Also, kind of adding to this is kind of an amusing thing. In the world of insurance, because a lot of people are like, how can I support you? And this is what I always said, is Patreon would be the best. So how can I support? Well, I have health insurance, and the funniest thing is earlier this morning when I'm filming this is Monday, I got a call that a previous, I had a healthcare, like an HSA, and I got a call from them saying that the company I was going through, which I thought was interesting because I do have an outstanding bill for like $2,400 for just dermatology appointments, and I had an outstanding bill that never got one to claims, or they said they wouldn't take, or whatever it is. And when I tried to dispute it, they said that they had been trying, the company that was billing me said that they tried to call them and they never got a response and all this stuff. So I got a call this morning actually from somebody who said, hey, did you have this basic secure plan between 2021 and 2022, June 2021 up until now? And I said, yeah, but I did switch it, so I need to know what this is in regards to. Turns out that I'm not the only one with this, and there is a class action lawsuit that's going on against this old company that was providing insurance because they lied, shocker, and they didn't provide adequate insurance coverage, shocker, and neglected their customers' things. So, just for the record, I have health insurance through United. Hopefully whatever comes out of this, I'll be fine. I should be able to cover. I shouldn't go bankrupt with anything. I should be all right. But it's interesting to think that they might do some major reimbursements. So that was an interesting thing that I had. And all in today, in a matter of a half hour, I got this call about this. I called my broker who does my health insurance stuff and added on to the plan to make sure, which is hilarious mid-coverage, that I'm in the middle of this process and they're like, yeah, we can take care of you. Also got a pretty sweet dental plan. Can't really complain there. And then set up my orthopedic appointment. So that all happened within a half hour. So we're going to see how everything goes. I do plan on making some content and doing some updates. Hopefully we will get all that information to you, Patreons. But I am, stick around because there's going to be a lot of time to focus on exclusive content here. So thank you for joining me on CorbinCenter. I want to give you an update how the weekend went and everything. So thank you so much.